Before watching the video, don't forget to subscribe the channel and enable bell notification to never miss an update from us.
Hello everyone and morning all of you. This is Ashama Shukla, your Current Affairs and Banking Awareness faculty on Entry platform. And in this video, we'll be talking about all the major news events which are important from examination point of view, and therefore this is going to be more of a theory oriented note making session for you where you can take up all the important points. For those who want to practice questions or see how the questions are presented out of the language of these news events, you can take that idea from the daily live quiz which happens on Entry app. The link for that quiz is in the description section below. And that quiz is completely free of cost along with a lot more free study material available to you on the Entry app. You can download app from the link in the description section and in the pinned comment section below. Starting on the discussion with the first news event, Fisheries Awards 2021. These awards were held in Bhubaneswar, Odisha to mark the celebration of World Fisheries Day recently. Now, first of all, who had given out these awards? These awards were given out by the Union Minister of Fisheries, Animal Husbandry and Dairying, that is Purushottam Rupalaji. Purushottam Rupalaji, he had given out the awards. Now, Department of Fisheries was the one who had given out the awards for best performing states for 2021-22. Here, the best marine. Now there were two types. One was a district, one was state. In the category of states and in the category of districts, there were three categories each. So in the category of states, we had marine, inland and hilly and northeastern. In marine, we had Andhra Pradesh at top. In inland, we had Telangana at top. At hilly and northeast, we had Tripura at top. Then was a district ranking. In district, we had again three categories: marine, inland district and hilly and northeastern district. In marine, it was Balasore in Odisha. In inland, we had Balaghat, Madhya Pradesh, and in hilly and northeast, that was Bongaigaon in Assam. All the three B starting districts. So these were in the districts category, these were in the states category. Then we have 2021 International Emmy Awards. Now, the 49th edition of this ceremony was held recently, and the organization of this ceremony was in New York City. From India, we had certain nominations this year, that being Sushmita Sen, starrer Arya, for the best drama category. Veer Das was nominated for best comedy. Nawazuddin Siddiqui was nominated for best actor for his performance in Serious Men. But unfortunately, none of these nominees were winners. The list of winners in each category being the best performance by best actress was Hayley Squares for Adult Material UK. Best performance by actor was David Tennant for Des, that is again from UK. In comedy, we had Call My Agent season 4. For France, documentary Hope Frozen, A Quest to Live Twice, which is of Thailand. Drama series Tehran, which is of Israel. Non-English language US primetime program was 21st Annual Latin Grammy Awards USA. Non-scripted entertainment was The Masked Singer, again UK. Short form series Inside from New Zealand. Telenovela was The Song of Glory of China. TV or movie miniseries was Atlantic Crossing in Norway. And arts programming was Kubrick by Kubrick in France. Then we have a few one-liners. So in the Department of Fisheries, the awards have been given out by the Best Marine Awards, and we have already studied them in detail. Union Education Minister Dharmendra Pradhan ji had inaugurated 2 new state-of-art centers at IIT Guwahati in Assam recently. Them being Center for Nanotechnology and Center for Indian Knowledge System. The funding was from Ministry of Education and Ministry of Electronics and IT for the same, that is for these two organizations. The funding has come from Ministry of Education and Ministry of Electronics and IT or MEITY. Now, CIKS is going to focus on preserving and documenting and sustaining the knowledge which is unique to India, that being yoga, music, Sanskrit, traditional medicines, temple architecture, and all these things. Whereas CNT will be working towards meeting the future challenges and augmenting the academic partnerships with industry in nanotechnology. Confederation of Indian Industry CII is going to organize Connect 2021 from November 26 to 27 in Chennai, Tamil Nadu. The theme of this is going to be building a sustainable deep technology ecosystem. The focus is going to be to bring India's GDP to 1000 billion US dollars by the end of 2030. It was inaugurated by the Tamil Nadu Chief Minister M.K. Stalin, and the partner countries for this event is going to be Australia and UK. El Salvador President Nayib Bukele ji has announced that El Salvador, which is the first country to legalize Bitcoin, is also creating the world's first Bitcoin city. This Bitcoin city is not going to have any taxes except the VAT or value added tax, and there's going to be geothermal power from volcano in this city. Now, half of this VAT that is going to be charged will be for funding the bonds issued to build the city. Next half is going to be for the services such as garbage collection. Russian military carried out successful test firing of Zircon hypersonic cruise missile, which was launched by Admiral Gorakshov warship towards test targets set in Arctic waters in the White Sea in north of Russia. State Bank of India, economists and its research project EcoRap have revised upwards the GDP projection for India for financial year 22. That upwards is to 9.3 to 9.6%, which was earlier projected at 8.5 to approximately 9%. Central Board of Trustees of Employees Provident Fund Organization EPFO have approved up to 5% of annual deposits that can be invested in alternative investment funds, including infrastructure investment trusts, and AIFs are regulated by Securities and Exchange Board of India or SEBI. So basic idea is investment to offer a diversification to the EPFO investment basket. Also, they are going to focus only on government-backed alternatives, which we can say are Category 1 funds like public sector InvITs and bonds. India's one of the best-selling authors, that is Anita Desai, has been conferred Tata Literature Live Lifetime Achievement Award 2021 for her 50 years career span as a writer, and Poet Laureate Award 2021. This has been conferred upon Indian poet Adil Jusawala recently. This ceremony of Tata Literature Live was announced at the Mumbai Literature Festival, organized from 18th to 21st of November 2021. In badminton, Kento Momota of Japan has won the 2021 Indonesia Masters Super 750 badminton tournament in men's single category, whereas in women's single, the winner was An Seong of South Korea. And apart from that, we had other winners as well, like men's double was Tokuro Hoki and Yogo Kobayashi. Then in women's, we had Nami Matsukama and Shiharu Shida, both of Japan. So men's double, women's double, both were won by Japan. And in mixed double, there was winner from Thailand. 24th Bengaluru Tech Summit BTS, Asia's largest tech event, had recently was inaugurated by Vice President Venkaiah Naidu ji, and for the first time BTS or Bengaluru Tech Summit was hosted by US Tech Conclave. The theme this year was Driving the Next. Then we have Rumen Radev, who has won presidential elections of Bulgaria for a second time now. MC Mary Kom has been appointed as brand ambassador of TriFed Adi Mahotsav. As per SBI EcoRap, India's GDP growth range has been increased to 9.3 to 9.6 range. RBI had recently constituted a working group on digital lending, which includes lending through online platforms and mobile apps. This working group has recently submitted its report. Now, who was the chairperson of this working group? That was Jayant Kumar Dash, an executive director of RBI, who studied the aspects of digital lending activities in regulated financial sector and by the unregulated sector as well. Now, the group is going to set up a nodal agency to verify the technological credentials of digital lending apps or DLAs of all the balance sheet lenders and lending service providers operating in the digital lending ecosystem. The trilateral exercise with the name Dosti was recently held in between India, Maldives and Sri Lanka. This was the 15th edition of this exercise and was held in Maldives recently. Now, when was it started? The first edition was held in 1991 between India and Maldives. Then in 2012, Sri Lanka had also joined. State Bank of India signed MOU with Puducherry Cooperative Milk Producers Union or PONLET. MOU was signed to offer loan support to individual dairy farmers. Loan will be disbursed under SAFAL or Simple and Fast Agriculture Loan Scheme of State Bank of India. Fourth Digital Transformation Awards Summit was held with the title Towards Integrated Digital Health Infrastructure, organized by Governance Now. At this event, National Health Mission Jammu and Kashmir have won the award for Swasthya Nidhi Survey app in the health category. Venezuela has made to the Guinness World Record for the largest orchestra with 8,573 musicians playing together. The National System of Youth and Children's Orchestras called El Sistema made this record recently. And with this, we'll be winding up this segment, and I hope this session has been helpful. We'll see you in the next video. Till then, have a great day ahead.